everybody. How's it going? Hi, everybody. How's it going? All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I know everybody will be kind of joining at different times. This is a new time for Tabata this week. Last week, I believe we did it at around 12 o'clock. So this is earlier today, so I'm not sure if there'll be more of you or less of you doing this with me today. If you want to take a peek over to the side, today is Tabata. I'll be kind of talking to you guys about what Tabata is after our warm-up today. This class is set for any level. It is more intense, but I will have plenty of modifications today. Again, my name is Kayla. This is going to be a 45-minute class. If you can only stay for part of it, that's completely fine. If you can do the whole thing, that's even better. This will be posted after the class today, so if this is something you want to do later tonight, oh, nice, Chris. That's awesome. The whole family, nice. Again, if you guys see over to the side, I have a yoga block or a stack of books or elevated surface you'll need today. Most of it's going to be just done with a blank open space in like your living room or wherever you're doing your workout. I do own a yoga block. It's one of the only things I own. I do own a yoga block. If you don't, you just want something that's about this height is fine. If you have something a little bit taller, you don't want it necessarily as too tall as your couch. We'll talk about that in a little bit. That'll be, I believe, the second Tabata. Make sure you have a water bottle nearby as well as a towel. I try to get a speaker system to work. Hello. Try to get a speaker system to work for my music. I can't guarantee you guys are going to be able to hear it again. I'm still trying to play around with that. My laptop just doesn't have good quality when it comes to the music and hearing me at the same time. Still working on that. I will have my music off to the side. I will make sure you guys know when to stop and start Tabata. You should be able to hear the guy say stop. But if you can't, please listen to your own music. That's completely fine. I'll be saying, okay, stop, 20 seconds. So you can do it along with your own music if you guys want to kind of jam out in your living rooms, okay? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Let's go ahead and get started with a quick warm-up, and then we'll get going today. Make sure you guys can see me here. All right, so with a warm-up, we're going to just do it without any sound at all so you guys can hear me just fine. I've kind of just made it so you guys can see all of me here. If you've got a few people in the room, make sure you have space. Let's go ahead and start with those feet underneath our hips. And let's just start with some good arm circles. So let's bring it forward here. We're aiming for about 10 arm circles forward. And again, as you guys join, please comment letting me know that you're here, that you're participating. If you can't get to your computer right now to type that, you can type at the end. That's fine. Good. 10 big circles forward. And then we're going to go backwards. So reaching those fingertips back. You guys will notice I kind of do a similar warm-up for a lot of my classes right now while we're in these home workouts. Please feel free to add a few other segments if it feels good for you. This is just good getting us up and off the couch. Good. Go ahead and we're going to take one hand on our left hip. We're going to do gentle reaches. So reaching to our side, holding for about 2 seconds, and then switching right over. Hopefully this feels nice. Hopefully you haven't been sitting down way too long so far. I know I went on a walk this morning, which was really nice, right before the rain. Hopefully Lori's class will still get to go on today for the virtual walking. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go and do some chest slaps. So we're going to alternate arms, reaching toward our shoulders, opening them up. Do 10 of these guys. Good. Once we're done with our 10, I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see me. You still want your feet underneath your hips, but this time we're going to take our hands behind our head, getting our back nice and flat. And let's do a slight bend in our knees here, and we're going to push our hips back behind us, keeping our back nice and flat. We're feeling the stretch in our hammies, and we're coming right back up. So pushing down, flat back, right back up. Now, if you can only go down a few inches, that's fine. We're going to do 10 of these. If you're like me, you probably feel kind of stiff in your hamstrings right now. all that walking, a lot of those body weight workouts. Good. Once you've done with your 10, we're going to spread our feet out a little bit wider. Arms are going to come straight up. And we're going to go do windmills here. Now, on your windmills, you can either go to your thigh, your shin, or down toward your toes. So I'm going to go opposite hand, opposite foot. Still getting that stretch with my hamstrings. Now I'm adding a little bit of that rotation, keeping my chest up. Again, if you just need to do a small one, that's fine. You can go a little bit lower to your shins. Good. Once you're done with all 10, if you need to hold on to a wall, please grab it at this point. But we're going to hug in our knee toward our chest. About 2 seconds. Switching sides. If you can't get your legs super high up, that's fine. Good. Again, so you guys can see me on the side here. Good. Once you're done with all 10, on this next one, I can't hold a low squat or I can't get super low. You're welcome to go against the wall if you want to. We're going to do 10 squats and then we're going to do a little hold at the end, okay? So let's just start with a nice 10 bodyweight squats. And again, if you guys are joining on late, I see a few little green markers coming up there. Just go ahead and comment, let me know you're here. We're just doing our warm-up right now, making sure we're good to go today. Now on that 10th one, if you need to, I'm going to use my couch here for an example. You're going to hold the bottom of a squat. Elbows are coming in between your knees. Chest is up nice and tall. You can use a wall, or you can do this if you can, and you can do it without using the couch. That's also fine. Good. We're going to come back up. Let's do it again. Bringing it down, pushing those elbows. Nice squat. Back up. Last one. Good. We're going to come back up nice and tall. Last one we're going to do today are butt kickers, guys. You're going to drive those heels toward your bottom. Let's do 20. So 10 on each leg. Each one's going to count. So let's go ahead here. 20 butt kickers. And good. All right, guys. Let's see who I've got with me. Awesome. Ooh, I see a lot of people on here. That's fantastic. Please, at least like the page or comment, preferably comment if you're doing the class with me. I really like to know attendance on who's participating. Again, grab a yoga block, guys. Let me do a brief explanation and we'll get going. So Tabata is 20 seconds on, 10-second rest. So during that, I encourage you to stay moving, whether that's a little jog, a little walk, you can dance, whatever you guys want. And that 20 seconds, you're going to go as intense as you feel comfortable. Now, make sure, you feel fully warmed up. Grab a water near you. There's 8 rounds of this. So each Tabata is 4 minutes long. We'll get a minute rest between where I'll explain. And you guys will get your rest and then we'll go right into it, okay? So awesome, guys. Looks like we have plenty of people in here. Let's go ahead and get going. Our very first one today is going to be a squat with a curtsy lunge. So on that squat, so you guys can see this here. So you're going to be squatting and immediately going into a curtsy lunge. So a curtsy lunge is diagonal behind you. You're going to come back to your squat and you're going to be going each side. So this is what it's going to look like for 20 seconds. Okay, so when you take that curtsy lunge, make sure we're protecting that knee. We're keeping it behind our toes. Toes are in line. You're going to feel this in your glute as you lunge down, okay? If you're not confident with a curtsy lunge, squat, tap your foot behind you. Squat, tap your foot. You don't have to do the lunge if you're not comfortable. Then in between that, we're going to start off a little hard today. We're going to do a plank burpee. So on a plank burpee, I'm going to have you guys clap above your head. So we're going to jump, clap, hands come under your shoulders, out to a plank, back in, jump, clap, okay? If you want to, you can elevate to your couch. If you're like, I'm ready to do a full burpee, you can come down just to the floor, all the way back up, clap, okay? So 20 seconds on, 10-second rest. Let's get going. It's going to be intense. So if you're like, it's 11:10 right now, longer warm up, we're going to get going right into it, okay? Again, if you guys can't hear this well, no worries. All right, squat to lunge. Get ready. 2, 1. Here we go. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Take your time. This one's going to be a lot in those squats. Stop. All right, 10 seconds. Make sure you got some space. We're at that clap. All right, here we go. Good. All right, walk it out. March. All right, here we go again. Squat, turkey lunge. Remember, if you can't do this, adding a tap in between. Stop. All right, set up for that burpee again. Make a goal for yourself, 3 or 4, maybe more. All right, guys, we're halfway there. Keep it going, okay? 2 minutes left. All right, sit back in that squat. Curtsy lunge. You can slow it down, or if you're ready, you can speed it up. Good, March. All right, you guys love these burpees, I know it. Let's go. Woo. All right, 1 more of each, then we get a minute rest, okay? Those quads alive. Let's go. Woo. 1 more set of burpees. You got this, 20 seconds. All right, let's go. Relax, guys. Woo. All right. Grab a drink here. All right. That was Tabata round 1. If you guys need a little bit longer of a break, please take it. But break's going to be about a minute long. So let's go right into using, again, I've told you guys to grab a yoga block or a stack of books. So let's make sure you guys can see me here. You're going to use this ideally for 2 things. Don't stress if you don't have anything. Both can be done without assistance, okay? So first one are going to be single leg glute bridges. You're going to be on the floor, hands pressed to the ground, core nice and tight. You'll notice, if you can see here, heel is as close to under my knee as I can. My other leg's going to be fairly straight. When you lift up, you don't want your leg way up here. You're gonna keep it in line with about your other thigh. So you're gonna push up, squeezing that glute, dip, up, dip. So you're staying all one side for 20 seconds. Next time we do it, we're gonna switch legs. Now you're still gonna use that yoga block or that stack of books. For the second exercise, we've got push-ups. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of push-ups during this, during all these at-home workouts, and probably just doing yourself. We're gonna take hands underneath our shoulders. We're gonna have that block right underneath our chest. From here, you guys can be modified on your knees. Make sure your butt's not sticking back. We wanna let those hips come down in line with our spine cord tight. You're gonna drop that chest, try to touch it to the block or those books, and come right back up. Make sure we're not looking like this. We don't want elbows flaring out. We want to tuck them back and up, okay? Push-ups are tough. Make a goal for yourself. How many you're going to do each time? Now let's do it. I see a lot of people watching. If you guys don't mind just dropping a comment if you are actually doing the workout, I'd appreciate it, okay? All right, guys, round two. Let's do it. Hopefully you guys can kind of hear this a little bit. All right, so we're going to start off with our right leg. Go. 20 seconds. Big squeeze on that glute. Relax. We're switching, so push up. All right, here we go. Dropping those chests down to the block. Elbows are coming back 45-degree angle. Stop. All right, back to that left foot now. All right, let's go. Big push. Squeeze that glute. Relax. All right, switch it back. Push up. All right, set yourself up. Modify if you're on your knees. Squeezing those triceps. Bringing yourself into that push-up. You can also be on your toes into that push-up. Stop. All right, we're back to our right leg. Let's go. Stop. Back to push-ups. You're wondering why I'm holding this up, and so hopefully you guys can hear the music. All right, let's go. We're almost there. I know your arms are tired. Relax. All right, one more of each. Left leg, let's go. All right. Big squeeze. Relax, switch. 20 seconds, guys, last bit. All right, let's go. All right, take a child's pose, reach those arms, stretch it out. All right, guys, nicely done. Hopefully you guys can hear my music a little bit. Last week I was doing the music by the laptop. You couldn't hear anything. So I'm trying to do it a little bit away from it. It's not going to be super loud. So again, pay attention when I say stop, go. You're fine if you're listening to your own music right now. If you struggled on those push-ups, you're not alone. If you saw me, I was on my knees the whole time. Push-ups are one of my weaknesses, so I'm using this time right now to work on my push-ups. I'm trying to make them better so that I can advance through them through all of this. Guys, we're going to be moving into Tabata 3 next. This is all going to be core, so just get ready for this. Make sure you have space on either side of you. You want about an arm's length of space next to you, preferably on a soft surface like a mat or a carpet like I have here. And I'm going to have some modifications for you guys, okay? So first one is what I call a baby roll. I know it sounds weird. You're going to lay on the floor, arms behind you. They can be by your sides. I usually do arms up. You're trying not to use your feet or arms at all to do this movement. So from here, I'm going to lock in my core, so tighten it up here, and I'm going to roll to one side without using your hands or feet. So rolling onto my stomach, and I'm going to use those abs. I'm going to roll back, and now I'm going to go the other direction. So I'm going to roll to the other side, and then I'm going to roll back. If you're somebody that you don't want to roll side to side, that's fine. You can also do hands up. You can just do a little windmill and drop those knees to either side and use your abs to pull right back up. That's fine. Baby rolls are pretty fun, though. I encourage you to try them out, okay? Second one, what we're going to do, hands are going to be underneath our bottom. You're going to have your legs straight for this one. So if you're advanced, legs will be up higher, intermediate, medium distance here. And if you're a beginner, oh, I totally messed it up. If you're a beginner, you're going to be way up top here. I'm losing my train of thought today. Beginner's top, intermediate, advanced at the bottom. The lowest you can go is what I want, where you keep your back flat into the floor. If you feel like your pelvis is tilting off and you feel straight in your low back, you're too low. If you need to put a yoga block behind your head, that's fine. We're going to have hands flat, and we're going to draw the alphabet for 20 seconds. So point those toes, draw out the letters. Every time you go back to the alphabet one, I want you to try to pick off where you go. If you left off on G, continue on through the alphabet, okay? So abs challenge here. Baby rolls are harder than it looks, so let's give that a try, okay? All right, guys, let's get going here. All right. Make sure you've got your space. Abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Don't use your feet or your hands. If you're doing this with family, it should be fun. Good, all right. Hands underneath your back, your bottom here. Legs straight. We're going to start with A. All right, here we go. We're going to draw that alphabet. Keep those abs tight. Good. Rest for a second. Told you it's going to be all abs. 2, 1, let's go. No cheating. All right, back to alphabet. Remember where you left off? If you didn't, take a guess. Take your break. We're halfway there. We're going to try to get through all that alphabet, okay? Switch direction. All right, let's go. Remember, if you're modifying, you're doing those knee raises each side. If the alphabet's getting hard for you, this is a great time to break it in a single leg. You can do one leg the first time, the other the second. Go where you left off. Woo! I almost finished the alphabet on that one. I don't know about you guys. All right, remember windmills or those baby rolls. Abs tight. All right, if you finish the whole alphabet in the beginning, start either back from the beginning or try to spell your name. Here we go. Last 20 seconds. I'm going to spell my name now that I finished. Go ahead and hug those knees in toward your chest, guys. You can gently rock side to side. All right, guys. You're doing fantastic here. Good to see so many. All right, let's see. Lori's on here, Christian, Joe, awesome. If you guys are just getting started, no worries. This video will be posted later if you want to finish the whole thing. We just did 3 Tabatas. We are on to our 4th Tabata. This one's going to be pretty sweaty. Make sure you've got some space up. Grab a drink of water now if you need. You guys are also going to be paying attention to me. You got to follow my command on this one, okay? So, very first one, we're going to do what I call football fast feet. Let's make sure you guys can see me okay. So on this football fast feet, you're going to have feet squat width apart. We're going to come into a partial squat. I want your abs tight, okay? Think about, if you were to kind of tighten your abs, somebody were to come over and hit your stomach. You want that feeling. Shoulders back, arms are going to be out in front of you. We're going to be up on our toes here, guys. So your calves are going to be on fire here too. What I want you to do when the timer goes will be 20 seconds, nice and quick. Yes, you'll be a little jiggly. We'll all feel a little awkward, but you guys can see me. I can't see you, okay? So nice and quick, staying low in that squat. I will say up. When I say up, if you can, you're going to add a jump. So nice and quick, jump. If you cannot jump, whether you're on a second floor or your knees or anything like that, when I say up, you're going to do a squat. So you're either jumping or you're squatting, okay? Second one, you're going to have 10 seconds, kind of catch your breath. Remember, I do want you moving, so a little march is fine. We've got skaters, so you're going to go side to side. There's 3 different levels that you can kind of do if you want to do this. You can do a step, tap. Oops, my camera got kind of slow there. Step, tap, okay? You can do a jump tap, making it a little bit harder, or a jump hover. So notice my back foot isn't touching the floor. My glutes are on fire, abs are tight, and I'm skiing side to side. Some of you guys might know these as skaters or skiers. So please listen to your body, modify by either stepping or jumping on that one. And guys, let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so pay attention to me. I'll tell you when to come up. I may or may not try to trick you a few times, but that's the fun of it, okay? All right. If you wanted to sweat, this is the one to sweat. Hopefully you guys can hear this. If not, listen to your own music. March it out. Up on those toes. Ready? Here we go. Up. 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 Remember, if not, you're squatting. Up. right, so skaters side to side. Remember, you can step tap or step jump. All right, let's go. Tight. Good. All right, we're back to that jump. I'm going to try to trick you. Down, up, down, down, up, 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 up. Good. All right, catch your breath. Use those arms. All right, here's a challenge on those fast feet. We're going to go side to side now into our jump. Up, 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 down, up, 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 up. Whew. Sweaty. You guys are killing it. Come on, let's do it. Back to our skaters. All right. Last challenge, we're going to go forward and back. It's going to be tough. Every time you come forward, jump. Up, 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 up. Woo. All right, one more, 20 seconds. Last one, guys. Keep up that energy. Didn't move much this weekend. This is the time. All right. Grab a drink here, guys. Who's sweating? Working out. Give me comments. That's fine too. We're all doing these home workouts together. Obviously, you guys are in my living room with me today. We've got some more abs coming up. These ones are trickier. Make sure, again, you've got a padded surface or a mat near you. I will have modifications. This one's meant to be pretty hard, though, okay? So, again, hopefully you're hearing my music. If you're not, play your own. That's completely fine. So, guys, we will be switching sides. We're going to do obliques, followed by right middle abdominals here, and then we're going to switch to the other oblique. So, that being said, practice this with me real quick. As silly as it sounds, I know. I want you to extend your right arm. It's not completely in line with your head. It's kind of out in front, just a little bit at an angle. From here, I want you to tighten your abs. Bend those knees a little bit, okay? So we're halfway there. Now I want you to tilt your hips. Act like someone's kind of pushing those hips back so that your hips are open toward the ceiling. So we don't want to be like this. We want to have those hips leaning back. Now from here, bend those elbows a little bit. Take that arm behind you. We're going to bend that knee and elbow in toward each other, right back. In, back. So you're relaxing. If you need to, you can even keep your head rested in your hand. So that'll be the first 2 rounds as a modification if you need. Then I'll say, okay, advance. You can either go all the way up toward one foot or straighten that other leg out or to come up toward both feet, okay? So first 2 rounds is going to be the modified one, big squeeze. Last 2, I'm going to challenge you to go all the way. If you're somebody that wants to go all the way, all 4 of them, go for it, okay? In between that, we're laying on our back. We've got a core set crunch. This is a tricky one, guys. So head is relaxed. I want your chin off your chest here. 3 parts. So you're going to do a partial crunch, touch your hips. So try that real quick. Just the top of your abs. Partial crunch, touch your hips. Then you're going to reach behind you. You're going to come up a little bit higher this time. You're going to come to a middle crunch, touch your knees, back down, and then a full V up. You're going to come up, straight legs, reaching all the way back down. So as you get going through this, it's going to be hips, a little higher knees, even higher toes. If you can't do all 3, maybe you just do the hip to the knees and you practice on that. That's completely fine. If you even need to just put your hands behind and you want to just do a partial crunch, also okay with me. Then we're going to switch sides on those obliques. So try your best on this. It's a tough one to do the obliques part of it, but we definitely want to still get our core, okay? All right, guys. We're starting on our right side. So remember, arm out, tilt those hips. We're going to start with just our elbows to our top knee. Here we go. Squeeze that oblique. Add a pause up top. So you see I've got my head rested in my hand. I'm starting to feel it in that oblique. You're pushing off of your forearm. Good. So you're going to come onto our back now. Remember, hips, knees, toes. Have your knees slightly bent. Here we go. Hips, higher knees, all the way up toes. Exhale as you come up each time. Good. All right, we're going to flip over to our side. I'll switch. I'm on my left side. Still on our elbows. Here we go. Big squeeze. All right. We're coming back to our core set crunch. Remember, modify, take a part out if it's too hard. Try to relax your neck here. Let's do it. Hips, knees, toes. Woo. All right, back to our right side. We are halfway there, guys. All right, this is where we're going to go all the way up. Try to extend that leg. Here we go. Reaching our hand now. If you can, you're adding both feet. Woo! So this is the hardest version. You can always stay on one leg, or if you need to, you can stay at that modified. Woo! All right, flip it back over. Take a breath. Get those abs tight. 2, 1, let's go. I know those abs are tight. I know they hurt a little bit. Almost there. All right, let's flip it over. If you're struggling with that core set crunch, remember you could just do a sit-up. All right, remember, same thing, straight arm. Here we go. You're doing either one leg or you're adding that second. Let's scoot back a little bit. touching myself. I'm more just reaching up toward it here. You can still modify with that elbow. All right, last 20 seconds, guys. We've got this. 2, 1. Let's finish strong. Good, guys. All right, I want you to flip it over on your stomach. We've got 3 minutes until Lori's walking class. I don't know if she's canceled it, though. You guys know probably a little bit more than me. I haven't been on the Facebook page in a little bit. So let's take those hands underneath our shoulders. From here, guys, we're going to gently push it up to a nice cobra. If this is too hard, drop it down to those forearms. A little stretch on those abs and that back. Calm your breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. You can be up here too, that's fine. When you're ready, let's take it back. Reaching those arms up. You guys should be proud of yourself, depending where you jumped in. We did 5 Tabatas today, which is awesome. Let's walk those hands to that right side. You're going to take that left hand over your right. Good. We're going to walk it over left side here. Again, getting a nice little side stretch. Good. Walk it back to center. We're going to walk it up to our knees now. From here, guys, we're going to make sure you guys can see me here. I'm going to take my right leg out into a lunge. Now, I'm not leaning here. I want to keep those abs tight, and I'm going to push my left hip forward and feel that stretch down my hip flexor and my quad. If you want to, you can add a little reach here. And now from here, if you can do this, you're going to gently sit back into your heel, extend, straighten that right leg out, and we're going to reach toward that toe, stretching along our hamstring and our calf. Good. Let's set that right foot back. Left foot's coming forward. Abs tight again. We're going to lean forward, stretch that hip flexor. If you guys took the class, please give me a comment. Just say, hey, I did it. Or you can even say hi. That's fine. I would appreciate it. Remember, you can do this later on today. Go ahead and stretch that leg out. So if you've got, if you know another member of the gym that wants to do this later tonight, let them know that. Be sure to check out our new Group X schedule for the week. It's changed from last week. Good. We're going to slowly relax. I want you guys to come down into a frog stretch. Your knees are to be apart here. You're going to walk it down. If you still have that stack of books or that yoga block, you can always come down into the yoga block. But you want to sit back into that squat. If you guys need to get going, if you're taking the virtual class, like I said, if it's on, I don't know if Lori's canceled it or not. If she's on, she'll comment. And relax here. Let's bring it to seated position. All right, guys, sitting up nice and tall. Pull those shoulders down and away from your ears. Hands are just up on our knees here. Let's do a little neck stretch. So take your right ear down toward your right shoulder. You can gently add some pressure here. Also, you got a little sweat on today. I know I did. That was good to start the week here, especially if it's raining. We're not going to get a ton of steps this week. Good. Go ahead and switch sides. Gentle twist. Take that left hand outside of your right knee. We're going to twist to our side. And over to the other side. I designed this Tabata today to be something quick and efficient that you guys can do later throughout the week. If you ever just want to pull up a Tabata, it's super fun. You can always look at Tabata CD up on YouTube really easily. Okay, come back to center. Let's take those hands out in front. But it's just nice if you need to get away from your desk. Right now it's body weight. You guys don't have to have equipment at your house. Reach up. And last one, let's take that right arm across our chest here, pulling that shoulder. If you're taking boot camp on Wednesday, get prepared to be a little creative. We're going to try to look in our house, to find something we can use for some strength training. Go and switch arms. I only own one dumbbell. It's not even a pair, it's just one dumbbell. Maybe you don't own any. I had it 2 weeks ago. So we'll be using some items around our house, maybe even like a laundry detergent bottle, things like that. So please be prepared for that. We look forward to having you guys in classes. We'll have virtual walks, core classes, stretching. This is a great chance for you guys to kind of branch out, try some new classes, because again, you guys can see us, we can't see you. This is a perfect time to try things. Let us know what you guys like. We're trying to help each other out through this time to stay active. I know working out in your house can get repetitive, but let's try to keep this fun, guys, okay? If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. But thank you guys so much. Happy Monday, and I will see you tomorrow for, I believe, core class. Let me check before I get ahead of myself. Yes, I'm teaching core tomorrow from 12:30 to 1, and Lori's got HIIT cardio tomorrow. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day.